What's going on, gang? Welcome to middle splits level 3. If you've made it this far, you are truly on your way to the middle split. Getting through this level is huge for getting closer and closer to that middle split. And once you master the drills on this level, man, you're gonna be super close. So first things first, do you have the prerequisite to be here? So the prerequisite is, can you hold a isometric hold that has your groin 18 inches from the ground? So 2 yoga blocks, 18 inches, about right there. And can you hold that for 30 plus seconds for multiple sets? Don't kill yourself trying. If you don't have it, go back to level 2. So this program, we're just doing 1 day a week. And you'll notice in the later drills, we're gonna be resting quite a bit, and that's typical of middle splits. Once we get into higher level stuff, we do a big effort of a drill, and then we need to recover before we do the next set. So first 2 drills, not too much. First drill is called the pissing dog, and we're gonna pair that with a wide horse stance squat. So we're doing 3 sets of those 2 drills. So let's check out that pissing dog first. I'm gonna work my right hip first. So I'm gonna be down in this position here, working the right side. I'm gonna be on my left elbow, and I'm going to lift my knee up as high as I can and also really externally rotate the hip. So I'm trying to point this knee at the ceiling the entire time. And then from there, I'm extending the leg, maintaining that knee position, not letting it drop, trying to keep it pointed up high the entire time. So let's go ahead and go. We'll knock out 6 reps on this right side, the pissing dog. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, 6. Cool. Really important we keep that knee turned up as much as we can the entire time. Left side, here we go. Turn that knee up. 1, 2, fight through cramps. 3, 4, should feel a deep burn in the glute. 5, 6. Whew. All right, we'll stand up. So I'm sure all of you are familiar with the horse stance or the horse stance squat. Wide horse stance squat, we're just taking that wider and performing a squat. So the goal here is to get the widest comfortable stance you can hold and be able to squat down at least a couple inches. So you'll have to play around with it, and as you do sets 2 and 3, you'll probably get wider. But the same intention as we have on other horse stance variations, we'll do here. So as I'm squatting down, I want to actively tighten my glutes tight, actively press my knees out, and try to keep the chest tall the entire time. So I'm going to go ahead and go. We're doing 10 reps, slowly squatting down, knees out, butt tight, chest tall. 1, 2, 3, tense glutes, press knees out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, knees out, butt tight. 10. All right, we're gonna rest 60 seconds and we'll get back to the pissing dog. And the point of the pissing dog is when that leg's extending out, you're stretching the adductor, but you're also really training the glute to be strong in a shortened position, because as you get deeper into a middle split, your glute is in a really shortened position. And if you can be strong there, it's just gonna be more supportive, and overall your body just gonna be feeling more comfortable being in a split position. if you've trained the musculature to be active in the position they're in a middle split. So glute is in a shortened position. We want it to be strong when we're there. Whew. These 2 drills are the easy ones of the day too. So enjoy these. We got 2 more sets and then we'll get into the real madness. All right, we'll go ahead and get set up for our right side. There's the minute, down on the left elbow. Right knee up, turned up. Here we go. 1, 2, keep the knee turned up. 3, 4, 5, last one. 6. Nice, we'll flow right to that other side. Knee turned up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more. 6. Nice. All right, up we go. Wide horse stance squat. As I said earlier, you might be able to take this wider. If you're comfortable in that last position, take it wider. You only need to be able to squat down a little bit. And when you do squat down, you put more of a stretch on the adductors. So challenge yourself on these, go wider. Here we go, 10 reps. Knees out, butt tight, chest freaking tall. 1, 2, hands can do whatever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Knees out, butt tight, chest tall. 10. All right, 60 seconds. And then we got 1 more round. Grab some water. Hopefully you got some water close by. Whew. So that wide horse stance, we're really waking up the adductors. Also working that glute shortened range position. Pissing dog, more so waking up the glutes in that shortened range, but also taking the adductors through a big stretch. So these 2 drills, really warming up the big pieces that are about to be involved in our next 2 drills. If at any point resting, I'm always gonna stay still, but if you wanna walk around, please do. It's nice to get some blood flow if you're feeling achy after a set of anything. All right, there's our minutes. Right side first, knee up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fight those cramps, guys. Here we go, last set on the left. 1, knee turned up. 2, 3, 4, 5, here we go. 6. Whew. All right, we'll rise up, shake the legs out a little bit. Get that wide position. Wide horse stance squat. Here we go, 10 reps. 1, 2, knees out, butt tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Whew, 10. All right, grab a little water, and then we're moving on to our unassisted straddle ups. So if you did level 2, you did hand assisted straddle ups. Same drill, unassisted. So I'm gonna use yoga blocks, but anything you can use to elevate yourself to sit on is totally fine. I like yoga blocks because I think they provide more of a challenge, and you just have to be a little more aware of where you're landing, and thus you end up going a little slower, probably engage muscles a little more. But if you're not comfortable with yoga blocks, no need to use them yet. Work towards it though. So we're doing these unassisted, but I'm gonna do a rep real quick, assisted, just to kind of make sure I'm set up in the right position, warm up the stuff that's gonna be involved. I'm just gonna do a quick, slow, assisted one, and I'm gonna descend unassisted back to those yoga blocks. So that was assisted. Unassisted, you'll lean forward, you'll use a little bit of momentum, press up, stand tall, super slow, coming back. So we're doing 8 reps, gonna be gnarly, gonna be taxing. We're then resting 90 seconds between sets, 4 total sets. Find an appropriate height here. Let's rock and roll, 8 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to pull my yoga blocks forward. Might happen. 7. Last one. Ooh, 8. Let's take that 90 seconds. Man, first 5 are chill, then they just get harder and harder and harder. And that's 1 set. So we have 3 sets to go. We're taking 90 seconds. And I'll stay at this height the whole demo here, but as you're working this, and you've done 2 sets, you feel really good at that height, challenge yourself to go lower. These are normal size yoga blocks, but everyone knows the smaller size yoga blocks are a little lower stack height. So having those are a great tool to go from one of these blocks down to that. Then maybe you get rid of the little block, you're down to 2 blocks. Having different size yoga blocks are a nice tool in the toolbox to have for slowly making progress. Whew. Another in a gym, another good tool or another good stack option are bumper plates. Bumper plates are awesome because you got the 10s, 25s, varying widths there that are really nice to make small incremental changes over time. All right, I'm gonna get set up, set 2. 90 seconds goes by fast. All right, set 2, 8 reps. Here we go. I didn't have that quite lined up correctly. I'm not counting that one. Let's start over. Now I'm lined up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, real slow, as much control as you can on the way down. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Very nice. Whew. We'll chill out. A little mistake there at the start, that's on the first set, that's why I did the hand assisted, because you can line up perfectly, or so you think, and you start to lean forward and you're like, this just isn't the right position. So it's nice, I should have done a hand assisted one, made sure I was good to go, and then jumped into the unassisted. Also with these, pelvis position, when you get to the top, you're not going to lock your glutes. Just have your pelvis position where whatever feels comfortable. When you get to a full split, most likely you're gonna have an anterior tilt in the pelvis. That's probably what you're gonna have on these, but don't worry too much about pelvis position on this or really the next drill we're gonna do. Just get comfortable and get as low as you can comfortably. That's the main goal here. Less than 30 seconds. 2 sets to go. All right, set up. I'm gonna do my prep rep this time, make sure I'm in the right spot. All right, so let's do a quick rep. Are we lined up correctly? Yeah, I think we're good. All right, here we go. 8 reps, set 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 2, 7. Ooh. All right, last one, best one. All the way up, crazy slow coming down. 90 seconds. One more set. Whew. So you'll see why tomorrow and maybe the next day, why we just do this 1 day a week. The level of difficulty and strain during these drills, you've got to freaking recover. You wouldn't max deadlift or max squat every single day. You wouldn't train middle splits this hard every single day. You really need at least typically 4 or 5, I think 6 days is the perfect recovery. Just make sure you're going hard in this session. It's not an enjoyable session, but this is what yields results, is working hard on every single drill. And that's how you reap benefits out of this stuff. Getting there. You got 12 seconds of recovery left. Last one of these. We will do a little prep rep before we start the full set. All right, so here we go. Little hand assist. Make sure we're lined up. We're good to go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. 8. Whew. All right. Take a breather. Next up, our final drill. We got 5 freaking sets of it though. Block assisted middle split holds, 30-second holds. We've got our blocks. I'll demo these real quick before we get after it. So Yeah, and another awesome thing about the yoga blocks are the different sizes on the sides. So we are gonna set up a little wider than your widest split you can typically hold for 30 seconds. And then we're just gonna wedge the blocks wherever appropriately they fit. Could be lower, could be higher up. And that's just gonna give us just enough of help to hold lower for the 30 seconds. So with the isometric hold, we're driving our feet in subtly the entire time to engage the adductors. We're relying on the block a little bit, but we're cueing our body to also be strong in this super wide position. So let's get after it. Let's grab those blocks. Let's set it up. 30 seconds, first hold. I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm ready. Find that spot. 30 seconds. Again, let the pelvis do whatever to be there comfortably. Hands can do whatever. I tend to drift to putting them here, but don't really press against your thighs. You don't want to rely on the hands too much. Let weight sink into the blocks, but be active. Drive the feet inwards. Be strong throughout the entire inner thigh. 3 seconds. Right on. All right. So we're going 90-second break again. 90 seconds off. 4 sets to go. Not too bad. You'll definitely find with this drill that you're gonna get deeper over time. Just like if you went through level 2 with middle split iso holds, that's probably gonna be our highest set we just did. We're certainly gonna get lower as we do the other four sets. So trust yourself. Don't over push it, but you know, if you're feeling confident, let the legs go wider. And another thing is, I typically like to train barefoot, but there is some times with the floor, it's just way better to be in a shoe. You got better grip, you're way more stable, you're able to activate the inner thighs more, you can just grip the shit out of the floor. And so if you're on a floor like that, don't hesitate to wear shoes because you're probably gonna get more out of it. You're gonna be able to just activate the adductors better if you have shoes on. So this floor works out well. Both the rubber and the wood work out well in here to be barefoot, but if I'm like on pavement or something like that, shoes, or even a wood floor that might be a little slippery, shoes, sticky, get on it. All right, whew. There we go, we're back up. So 30 seconds. I like to use the blocks to kind of help assist me get out there. Cool. We go a little lower, so the blocks just go up higher on my inner thighs. Get comfortable. Here we go. 30 seconds. Oops. 30 seconds. Your breath is relaxed, but you're not relaxed, if you know what I mean. You're active through the legs. Try not to freak out with your breathing. It's a subtle engage, driving the feet into the ground. It's not crazy. It's just enough to basically tell your body, hey, we're chilling. We got control here. Fire these muscles. There we go. 2 down. Heck yeah. Whew. 90 seconds, 3 more. Crushing it. As I said earlier, walk around if you need to. I know on my middle split journey, when I was working on it hardcore, it's easy to just get smoked in the joint all over. It's nice to walk around to get some blood flow, get that little between set recovery. So if you're in the gym, cruise around, walk outside, get some fresh air. And if at any point you need to pause this video and you need a longer rest, please take it. We're doing 90 seconds, but You know, anything up to 3-4 minutes is totally fine as well. If you find this is rushing it, pause it, take a little longer, come back to it. Just don't take too long of a break. You don't want to tighten up because our previous 3 drills have really opened stuff up to allow us to get here. We don't want to chill too long where we start to lose this window of mobility we've created to train the movement. All right, start to get set up here. Got a few seconds. Again, take it wider. Take it wider. Cool. So I'm gonna play around. I'm gonna go a little wider. And so I've changed the blocks, as you can clearly see. I'm actually off my mat, wow. All right, here we go. So, still driving feet in, engaging those adductors a little bit. Just hanging out. Do whatever with the hands, but don't really press the thighs. Just a little bit of weight there is fine. Stretching through here. There we go. Ooh. Ugh. All right, 3 down, flying by. Sort of. Ooh. So we have just 2 to go. Nice. Five holds may seem like a lot, but again, as I said, all this stuff is max effort. If you're going max effort on 5 middle split isometric holds, you shouldn't really be able to do much more than that. With the quality staying the same or getting better, the quality is going to start to diminish. Your body's going to be like, get me out of this position. It's going to start being restrictive when you try to stretch it out. It's just not going to work. So 5 sets, it's max effort. You can do it. It's 30 seconds. Put in the good quality work, and you're going to get a lot. You're going to get a lot out of it. Got to be max effort though. You got 6 freaking days to recover. 30 seconds to recover here. 2 to go. So I'm looking at my phone because I'm just following. I have the app pulled up, so just following along with our programming. Always feel free to continue to watch this video every time, but do know the programming has the videos, the audio cues, the written cues there as well, the rest, intervals, all that stuff's there. All right, number 4. Again, use the blocks to get out. Get my timer. Okay. Slide the blocks underneath. Get active. Hang out. Drive feet in. Don't worry if you're not as low as me. You guys aren't competing with me. You're competing with yourselves. Quality, number 1, working hard, number 2. Drive those feet in just a bit. Feel that engaged, that adductor being stretched, but also being engaged. Ideally, relaxed breath. All right, nice. Whew. It's harder to get out of it as you go. 1 more rest. One more gang, and then it's the rest of the week off, of middle splits at least. Whew. These are tough. These are freaking tough. Water. $60 seconds. Again, please walk around, get those legs loose. Last set. I think you'll probably see here, although you may progress on this set, you may get a little wider. I find that fifth set, the sensation you feel in your inner thighs, you can just tell this isn't, I feel less supple. I feel like if I try this again, something bad might happen. So that sensation is actually a good sign. You've put in hard work on all 5 sets. If you don't feel smoked on that 5th set, honestly, you probably just didn't work hard on the previous sets and the previous 3 drills. So don't push it for more sets. Instead, recognize that and be ready to go harder the next week. All right, 2, 1. On to the last, our final set. Let's see what we got. Whew. All right, find the sweet spot. Driving the feet in. Ideally, you want at least your big toe on the ground, but if your feet are turned out a little bit, that's okay, but try to work towards this, feet forward, at least big toe on the ground. Drive the feet in. Last set. 5 seconds. Whew. Very, very nice. Shake those legs out, guys. Good freaking job. Really nice, really, really nice. So you're probably gonna be working this for a little while. That's good. The next prereq to get to level 4 is, can you hold an isometric hold? So not a block hold, an isometric hold for 30 plus seconds with groin 12 inches from the ground. So 12 inches is gonna be, oops, probably about like that. So that's 1 yoga block on the tall side plus 1 on the little side. That's probably right about 12. And can you hold it for 30 seconds pretty comfortably? If you can, we'll see you in level 4. Again, this is just 1 day a week. Work freaking hard, guys. Get after it. Can't wait to see you in level 4.